So I get it, every day we wonder about the charts, looking for trade setups to buy or to sell, whatever the case may be. But how about in the case or scenario where someone helps you out in making solid and informed decisions about what to buy or what to sell? Well, if that sounds interesting to you, that is exactly what I do here in this channel. Every day I analyze the market for you, and this is solely for the purpose of helping you make better decisions in your trading and knowing what to look out for on the charts or in the market. So if this sounds like what you would love to see often every day, then you may want to subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload these videos daily, because I do my best to make sure I do it daily, even though it's not easy. Anyways, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber, and this is the first part of the video where I talk about indices, CFDs, and a few of cryptos, and let's get right into it. But before I move on, let me say a disclaimer. Everything you're seeing here are the way I trade and approach the market, but I am not making trade calls for you, and I'm not a certified financial advisor. So if you are looking for one, you go get one for yourself, and make sure you make further researches as you are allowed to before you consider anything I say here. This video is strictly for educational purpose. So now that I have stated that and it's out of the way, let us start with gold. Still moving up. Like I said, I won't be buying gold, and if you've been following me, you know I predicted this move to about somewhere here, and I was looking forward to either it forming a good correction for me to buy or seeing it from an impulse, a correction for me to sell. But it came to that point, it formed a correction, which is quite alright. It moved out. But now I am no longer buying gold, because for me to continue buying it, I'm waiting for something bigger, a bigger correction to happen before I continue buying it. Otherwise, this will end up becoming, hopefully, a bigger correction here for us to continue the downward movement. Because if you look at this from the daily, you can see that we might just be coming down for this, and this might also be the first impulse into a possible correction here for us to continue. So yeah, I'm waiting for either of two things. From the 1 hour time frame, I am waiting for an impulse, a flag, and I'll sell, even though I know this might not go as fast as this, because if this is the first move into this correction, then what we're going to see here is not going to be a very sharp move like this. Anyways, a whole tutorial I am going to make about how to master or how to recognize moves in the market and how to take advantage of them. But that's by the way. I don't even know the day I'm gonna create the video. But then yeah, so on gold, I am looking for either of two things: an impulse, a correction to sell, or I'm looking for a correction to buy. Now here is the thing: both impulse and a correction to sell and a correction here to buy, both of them will still start with an impulse and a correction. So we'll figure out which one it is, if we're going for a bigger correction to sell, or we're coming for correction at the top here to continue buying. That is what we are going to figure out, and that is why you need knowledge and skill in this business. Let's go to silver. So if you follow me, remember yesterday I told you I am waiting for this to complete, and hopefully we get this. Well, I am going to put the pending order here now, just in case this does this. Okay, in case it does this, it should take me in to the trade. I'll put that later. This is not going very fast, so I don't think it will leave me behind. Anyways, let's go to US oil, where I told you also that we might be coming for this move. And if you bought this yesterday with me, you did well. I closed it while it was coming down, so wait for this to complete whatever it's doing here, and this is also your buy. And I think same goes to UK oil too, I suppose. Yeah, same thing. So look forward to either seeing this correction here, you buy, but remember this might come down anytime soon if this forms a correction here. So but I would rather prefer it to come down a bit here. So I know I'm not really expecting this anymore from the future unless another correction, but let's see what it does. But this whole thing I think will still continue the upward trend. And for UK oil, we are still looking at same thing, which is this move completing itself and coming down. So keep your eyes on that one. Let's move over to US 30, where okay, in fact it is doing some wonders, right? So this might just be a sell, and this sell might either be coming to break this low, or it might just stop short here for this and go back up. We don't know yet, but I would try and risk a little on this and take it. But I feel it's coming to break this low. Anyways, let's watch and see what it does. NAS 100, this also is forming a correction here. So if US 30 is going to come down some more, which means NAS is going to come down. So but if NAS is forming a correction here, which means this whole thing might just still be a correction for this continuation. So all it just needs to do is finish what it's doing here, break this stop slightly and come down. So yeah, it could be going for that down move too as US 30. So keep your eyes on this one. So after this correction finishes what it's doing here, go break the top here, and this becomes all the correction. So we are continuing this move, and if you look at my chart, you will see these arrows here. Those are the moves I am looking out for. So from the daily you can see, it became too small. From the daily you can see I am looking for either this move, which is this, or this move, which is this long one. Yeah, this one. So whichever it is, we'll find out very soon. And from the daily you can also see that what we are having here is a cluster. So after this correction, we've had an impulse. After this correction, we're going to get this. So don't miss the trade. All right, keep a close eye on it. And how you trade this, of course, how I trade is, if it breaks this high, breaks this stop, yeah, sure, we wait for an impulse down, we wait for a correction, we sell it, and we might even go lower to the 5 minutes so we get it as earliest as possible. S&P 500, same thing here. So we might just have this correction finish what it's doing, go break the top, and we're continuing the down move. So keep your eyes on this one. Let's go to German 30. All right, this one seems to be forming a flag here again, or a completion of this, something like that. But yeah, it's getting really complicated, and this is where we now take things slow and very careful as we calculate the moves. So on this German 30, here are the options I am looking for. One is that this is making this correction to go down. That's one option. Another option is that we have made this complete, came down, we are going up for this, and after that we're coming down. So with this coming up here and making a flag, I am now thinking that we are making this 1, 2, and 3, where we have this as a correction in the middle. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and a 3, and then we're getting a 1, 2, 3, and after that, of course, we are coming for this move down. All right, so keep your eyes on this one, and if you're buying German 30, just be aware that this might not go far. All right, it might not go far before you start seeing the drop or the sales. So be very, very cautious, and I will leave a path here so you know what you should look out for. Okay, so if you can't stay active to monitor this trade, don't bother taking it. Just wait for it to do whatever it has to do. Gives you an impulse and a correction, and you look forward to selling it. UK 100. Okay, so this one, remember, if you've been following me, I told you that we might just be getting this. We might just be getting that here, or we might get this for come back here and still come down again, or this is a standalone correction on its own, and whatever is happening here is just movements on their own, where we'll have an impulse correction, comes to break the low. So it happens that we might just be getting this. All right, so we might just be getting that, and it's becoming pretty clear now that we did this. It becomes pretty clear that we did this. I saw this yesterday, but I didn't want to jump into the buys because this can easily become this and still come down. So I didn't want to jump into this buy because I wasn't sure it was going out. But anyways, it's formed something we might just easily recognize, and that's pretty cool. Put this back here. Oh, sorry. That's pretty cool. So we put this here, we put this here, and put this here. So we're now waiting for this move. All right, so once it completes, we can put this here. And of course, this is the correction in the middle of this move. So that's it. Let's go to Bitcoin and see what it's doing. All right, gradually heading to the 100k. Yeah, but remember, we have a move that we haven't completed, which is this. All right, we have this move, we haven't completed it, so we might see this drop any moment from now. And here is what effect it will have on you can see from the daily, you can see it's already overbought. Okay, so here is what we're going to see. It's going to come down, and here it's going to come down, make a cross. All right, and then it's going to go back again. It's going to go back, and here it will now form a divergence. This we will break this stop, but here it will form a divergence, and then we may now start seeing, hold on, let me show you. So once that happens, we may now start seeing this move right here. We may now start seeing this move right here. Hold on. this one, this one. So after that, after it does that, oh god, wow. So hold on, don't let me come down a bit. So after it does that, we may now start seeing this move, which is this, comes to complete this flat, because I still believe this is this. So come down for this, so we might see it in the, you know, lows before it does some wonders. All right, so imagine Bitcoin reaching $6 million or $6 billion. Imagine, just imagine, and if you don't, I know it sounds weird, right? So let me do this. I took this measurement of this move, let me just take it. Measurement of this impulse, let me just take it, and let's see, put it from here, from 13,000. You can see it's already 1.5 billion, right? Yeah, so keep your eyes on this one. And there are a whole lot of shit coins or meme coins or altcoins that are going to do wonders. All right, so keep your eyes on this. Anyways, that is the analysis, and we move over to Ethereum. So on Ethereum, I am still waiting for this. I was waiting for this to come for this, but it seems it's not going to come for that for now, or it might also still come for that. So here are the move. Now this has gone up to this top, and the rules, by the rules I trade with, or we trade with, it's going to make a correction here and go back up. So if it does that, of course we're still waiting for the possibility of having this move, this one. We're still looking forward to having that move somewhere there. Okay, and after that we're still looking forward to this. So keep your eyes and attention on this one as well. Or second option, sorry, is that this will come down, and once it breaks this low, it makes a correction and comes for this as well before starting to move back up. And if you look at the daily, you can see that we have this move as well. We have this move as well that we have to make, and at some point, once we finish whatever is happening here, either come back and go back up. Once we finish it, we're going to get this, and after that we are going to get this, of course, this move coming up. We're going to get that, and that will take Ethereum to the hundred thousands of dollars per one or thereabout. All right, so let's just keep an eye on this one as well. All right, keep your eyes on this one as well. And let's go to BNB. All right, this I can say is a complete correction, where you have an expanding flat in the middle. So this also might be a complete correction too. Oh, what did I do? This also might be a complete correction too. But if you notice, this is not going really fast. This right here is not moving fast. So we might have this go up and start forming a big correction when Bitcoin and Ethereum will come down to then go up. All right. So keep your eyes on that one as well. That's pretty much it. And of course, whatever is happening here will complete itself before we start seeing this move up. So keep your eyes on that one. And if you go to the 4 hours, you can see things a bit clear. So whatever is happening here is going to complete itself. Whatever is happening here is going to complete itself before we start seeing that move up. So keep your eyes and attention on this one. And let's go to Shiba Inu. And I'm still thinking that this is going to come for this before it goes. But if it goes from here, then at some point it will pull back for this before it goes. So, and here is another one that you need to be aware of. SHIB is right in the middle of this correction, which I believe. So whatever is happening here is going to take some time to happen. All right, might even come down for this again, go back up, then come down for this. So but I'm waiting for this to happen, which obviously is not going to happen any moment from now, maybe in the next 2-3 years from now. But you see this move, is going to be what will make you money. See that move? Imagine buying SHIB for, let's just say for 0.0000025 thereabouts, and or 0.000004 thereabouts, and selling it at $2. So that's way massive. This is mind-blowing. Anyways, with that being said, I think I have to come to the conclusion of this first recording. So keep your eyes on the charts and make sure you trade carefully. Don't jump into the trades when they are not clear enough. If they're not clear, you better stay off. Just stay away, because the charts on the market will always be here for you to take advantage of. So you don't need to, there is no need to rush. If you miss it, you miss it, you wait for another. All right, just limit your losses and you'll be good. All right, that has been said, and I wish you good luck. Bye.